father started working on a new elevator here that would cater to trucks and to barge lines, as well as rail. And it was named River Rail because it was on railroad, like the other elevators were, the competitive elevators. River was put first because it was the first one actually to be able to load on the river, have another means of transportation that would be competitive to the railroads. All the nation's storage facilities were filled up with government grain. This is based on a government program at that time that made it economic to do so. And we were filled and had no place for the new crop, and so we doubled the size of River Rail.
The southern half, so to speak, of it was built by Paul Bartlett Sr. in the 30s. The whole northern end was built by Paul Bartlett Jr. in the 50s.
And he built one of the great companies in grain and milling, and then branched out into cattle feeding in Canyon, Texas, which has been very successful. One of the great companies of its kind in the United States. Under his leadership, the leadership of his son-in-law, Jim Hubenstreet, who's the head of the company now, and now his daughter, Marilyn, is very involved in the company and works for the company.
We diversified into the milling business because it was a related business. We had a big milling trade and had a big milling trade for many years. Going into the flour milling business in North Carolina was a major accomplishment.
So when you talk of junior achievement and Hall of Fame and all, he's a guy that really belongs in it. He's quiet. He's not like Warren Buffett. Doesn't want his face in the paper, or Donald Trump.
And he would tell you that he's just carried on a tradition and carried on from his father-in-law.
He's quiet, but he's been very effective, and also they've given all the leadership this great library, Linda Hall.
There've always been Bartletts right at the heart of the Linda Hall Library. It's now the largest private science, engineering, technology library in the world.
I've always had a great interest in the Linda Hall Library because we did a function which no other library in this immediate part of the country does.
We've had a good relationship with the city of Kansas City, Kansas over a long, long time.
It's a fun business.
Is that what keeps you young?
No, I don't think it does that.